Gosh. Do it through your phone. Alright, chat, let's see it. We've got the Fortnite override. So first things first is we're gonna look at the oh my god, I just struggled. We're gonna look at the alright, logging in again. I just dropped it. Okay. We're gonna look at the server not responding. Imagine I did this every time you try to play. Ugh. Alright, we're this. Oh, we're just waiting. Do we have it now? Sorry, I'm setting it up on my tablet so I can see the screen a little bigger. Should I like load it out again? Okay, retry. Press A to start. Log in. Okay, connecting, and it's not connecting again. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna close it and then reopen it, I guess. What's going on, man? Alright, starting Fortnite. To the left, to the left. Sign in. Ooh. Logging in. Hello? The server's not responding. And I quit, what you call it, and then it says check status epic game.
It's a gimmick. Nobody can do it. Nobody can get on. Nobody can get on Fortnite right now. It's a gimmick. Nobody can do it. This is like that time they did the zero playing extra.
Ah!
It's Fortnite override, so they got access to the system. That's the only thing that would make sense.
I mean, it does say scheduled downtime for not V42.00 begins at 2 a.m. ET time. And then matchmaking will be disabled 30 minutes prior. Yeah, everything is under maintenance apart from Rocket League, Fall Guys, Epic Game Store. So everything that is Rocket League, Rocket Racer, Fortnite Festival, Lego Fortnite, and everything Fortnite apart from Fortnite's website is under maintenance. Brother. Waiting in queue. Check Epic. Logging in. Nope, still nothing. How long is it supposed to be for, though? Cause like, how you gonna do a whole update, make me wait like 2 hours for that update? Bro. rather see me in the fucking home screen not be able to play. I want to see Fortnite. Let's see Fortnite's website. Yeah, Fortnite website is okay, I guess. I kind of want to get the battle pass. Huh? I do, actually. Okay. Okay. Just put it on Instagram? On my post or story? Or TikTok? Yeah. What if for like anything I have Fortnite, I put my logo? Yeah? I'm gonna do this one then. No, I did this through Canvas. Just like that. I just add, I just press add, and then like make one and then just put it in there every time. Okay, I'll do that after. No. Nope. Can you put spaces? Stop slamming doors! Can you put spaces in hashtags? I'm already doing it.
Want your spot, girl. Better tighten up. Don't nobody want you, girl. I'ma say the same thing I always say. Don't nobody want you. You got 2 kids and 2 baby dads. Like, you're cooked. You think you finna leave and find a nigga better than me? I will help you pack your shit.
That's something I never, huh? Come here. Let go. Alright, come here. Come here. I don't feel like I'm braiding it. Shouldn't. Shouldn't happen to that one. Come here, bruh. You gonna keep standing up or what the fuck? Sit on the floor, baby. Cause how am I supposed to reach it? Sweet bumbling idiot. I need you to bring your head over here. Head down. Damn it, Keen. Why do you randomly get hiccups now? God damn it, Keen! You better hold your fuck, hold the bed! Hold them in! Keen, I swear to gosh, if you don't hold that goddamn hiccup in. Keen. Keen! Keen! Give me a rubber band. The one that's on the hair. It's okay, I have some. You these goddamn hiccups. Keen. You know what the fucking update reminds me of? Reminds me of like Wreck-It Ralph. You know what I mean? There you go. You're welcome. I'm just an ordinary demigod. Alright, chat. We're gonna stay on here until we get this freaking how about now? Nope. Until we get the servers up, we're gonna be staying on live. You guys are gonna just join me on whatever the fuck I'm doing. And yeah. So far it has been about 20 minutes. I wanna say hopefully the update's done by like 2. And I feel like that's a stretch, low key. It might like take a few hours. So we'll see. We will see. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna just keep chilling.
Simple.
gonna lie. Like, it's cool and interesting to watch Blueface and shit, but low key, I find the shit that he says and does like fucking terrible. Like, low key. Like, I can't. Respectfully. Let's try again, chat. We're gonna try it like every 5 minutes. I'm a bit buzzy. Eastern time. My ears are cold. I feel like, okay, I do want to show you guys, but this, make sure you guys can see it. Ooh, that shit's blinding. Hold on, maybe if I turn it. Oof. As y'all can see, maybe, this says under maintenance. I feel like you should see this part. Ooh, there we go. Okay. But under maintenance. So we're gonna just kind of wait. And I know y'all see me already try to play some of that. What I should also do. I won't beat the pussy up. She looks so pretty. I just wanna have a love me. La la da 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 da. I'm gonna post it on that looks so gross. Anyways, yeah. Didn't I just download that though? Show me, 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 me. Just downloading.
Yeah, I got it. Got that quantum cybernetic mothership decimated sniper with an advanced 7-inch variable zoom hybrid scope and a double barrel bazooka and plug. Yeah, I got an exhaust ventilation chamber equipped. Anything you need at Ray Ray's weapon. Where do you get this shit? Where do you get this shit? Hey, got that motherfucking bear 50 trillion. Anything you need at Ray Ray's weapons and firearms. No. Where the fuck and how the fuck did he want to get that in his room? If that is his room, and where the fuck is he? Oh my god, there's sweats. Here, take this and go hold them off. What? Dude, are you, are you, you have to run. There's sweats. There's sweat. Now, what makes it so much worse is the person that's actually good at the fucking game, that like actually gets kills, dies first. So like they're stuck there. It's just that bad. If I fix myself with more. No.
Bro, it's still down. This is taking centuries. Yo, chat, Loki, I need some hot sauce. Can I reply with a GIF? wow, I downloaded it 3 times. Cool. Next. Cool. Alright, give it another reload.
Back when my hair used to be green, I never looked better. But I simply cannot go back. It literally ruined my hair pattern, and I didn't know how to do my hair for like ever. And I was thinking about this for 2 reasons. One, because my barber chopped off so much of my hair during my haircut, and initially I was kind of mad at him because I looked chopped. He actually did his big one because he cut off all the hair that was dead. Oh my god, why do I not have any fucking paint? What the hell? All of these are empty in the shade empty. Anyways, so yeah, he cut off my hair and I finally started to see the light at the end of the tunnel. My curl pattern was coming back tighter than ever, which I don't know how I feel about my curls being extra tight now compared to like my looser curls. But the other reason I brought this up was because I was reminiscing and I saw the horrendous poison dart frog that I decided to do, and that makeup look was inspired by my hair. Rough. So I think it's time that we do a proper green poison dart frog. So I'm using my second Maron Cream Blend stick in the shade green, and if I had it my way, I'd be using the Snarls Box Clown Light face paint to do this part, but that is unfortunately not an option today because I've ran out of that too. Holy shit, have you been in here stealing my shit while we were sliding? This looks so pee-pee-poo-poo. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to fix this with the airbrush machine. This just does not look good. Okay, that's a lot more similar to what I was looking for. So we get on to the fun part. The chunkism detail work of it all. I do poison dart frog so much. This is my big detailing brush. It only ever has black in it, so I just never wash it. I don't want to cover over all of the white because I actually really like what the white
Oh, this queue's actually a lot longer. Queue's going a lot longer. Okay, we love it. Queue took about like 25 seconds. We'll see how long. Let's see. Logging in. Still nothing. Queue took about like 25 seconds. We'll see how long. Let's see. Logging in. Still nothing. Queue took about like 25 seconds. We'll see how long. Let's see. Logging in. Still nothing. I'm pretty sure I did save this. 25 seconds. We'll see how long. Let's man save. Alright, it is 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning now. So,
Okay, I had to go do transitions, and I will see you in the next one. Love you. Bye. Back when my hair used to be green, I never. I can't. It's impossible. I can't be here. I'm sorry. Don't let me be here. I can't. It's get my hair done with a few stipulations. First stipulation, I'm aggressively hungover. Second stipulation, I finally got some medicine for my arthritis. The third and final stipulation, I'm late as fuck. So brace yourself for it. Just scared, nigga! Yes, my head hurts, everything hurts, but
know it's been 2 minutes, but we're gonna wait 1 more minute until it's like 2:05 my time. But like, it's been about 30, almost 40 minutes since update got finished, and the servers are not responding. Alright. Let's give her another go. See how long this one takes. This one's a minute waiting in queue. I don't know if it's like better if I just record it like this. So now we're waiting a minute in queue. Yay! Me try to. I can't. There we go. We have the live going, as you can see. Hi, chat. And yep, once it, there it goes. But yep. I'm kind of like trying to record every time I get this screen. Let's see if it goes through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Logging in, and server not responding. We'll wait again. I am going to just start reloading without waiting, because it feels like it might do it sooner than later. Sorry, I was talking to chat. But we have a minute queue, and we'll see how long this goes. "30 seconds now." I'm gonna start doing it when it gets to like 30. Alright. Past 20. Past 15. Past the 10. Alright. Counting on the 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Let's see. Logging in. Nothing.
Okay, what is with the show buying ambulances?
It's $5,000, and it's a tiny home.
Do you pay taxes? It's my 40th day of flying homeless simulator. I woke up and counted my money from
Alright. It was about like a 45, I think. 45 waiting in the queue. So let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. And nothing.
my side quests. Due to my character's poor financial
Dude, if you're gonna comment, like on it, bruh. almost 1 hour. Almost an hour down. No.
If I was driving this fast in the school zone, would I get in trouble? No, actually, I think that this would be fine. Okay. This is 17. Am I 65? 60, 69. If there were this many people in the queue for karaoke, are we staying or are we leaving? We're leaving. Okay, we're leaving. If I got this score on a math test, would I be grounded?
Alright, at the hour mark of stream, we're gonna do another refresh because it's taking quite a bit. I put my headphones off. Actually, I had to keep them on 'cause, like, but I'm gonna change ears because my earlobe is cold, but it's still close to my mouth.
What is up, Kilo Crew, and welcome to this barbecue video. Okay. Wow. This fillet was the essence of smoke. Really, really unique. And legitimately wild. I'm gonna try some of their white Alabama
sauce made of?
Absolutely lovely. Let's get in on some of this brisket, which is usually my favorite part. Brisket is typically my favorite. It has a special place in my heart. And it's good. Now, to be honest, this was a bit more on the lean side as far as brisket goes, so it was a little bit on the chewier side, but not in a bad way.
has now been an hour and 2 minutes, chat.
Taking all of them out. My closet in my apartment is pretty big, so I don't have to worry about space. So we can take all of them. I only have this box, so after this box is filled, we'll call it a day. 'Cause I'm not gonna be doing this all day. Since there's a little bit more room, I'm just gonna put my new clothes in there, and then we'll call it a day. What's that? It closes. Get down in there. My dad is definitely gonna yell at me. Not my problem. Alright guys, we made some good progress. We have basically this entire row cleared out and 3 days to pack everything out. Anyway, I'll see you for part 3. I don't know what that's gonna be about. Anyway, make sure you're following because this is gonna be a long series. I haven't even got to the apartment yet. Thank you guys so much for watching. 3 days before Cyrus came out, I called the housing people in college. I don't care if this is the correct way. This is the quickest way. Tomorrow, I move into my first apartment. And the only thing that's packed right now is this box. Don't even start talking about, oh, you always wait to the last minute, oh, la, 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 la. You and I both know you have a laundry basket that still has yet to be folded. Oh, okay. I'm recording the whole process of today and tomorrow. If you want to see that, you know where to go. Guess we can start with the easiest thing. Don't look up any of these books. This one has a suspicious thing. One box down. This stuff is a bunch of junk, so I'm just gonna leave it here. But I am taking this shelf, so I'm just gonna put everything in here. Everything's cleaned out. I doubt this is gonna survive the move. We'll see. Now it's time for my hair products. Hopefully nothing explodes. Okay, there's still a little bit more room in here, so I'm gonna pack my vanity. I honestly think it'll be easier if I just go to Target and get some container. That way, when I get to my apartment, all I have to do is just worry about unpacking, not organizing. We at Target, really, bruh. Okay, something like this should be fine. $10 for one girl buy. Maybe something like this. Oh wait, these are cheaper. Let's get these. Alright, we're back home. We have the crates. Let's continue. I'm tired. Light skin moment. All this is PR. I'm low-key trying to give some of this away. Let me know if you want some. Makeup side is all done. We almost done, y'all. I don't know what that is. Styling tools, more styling tools. Obviously, the stuff that I'm not taking, I'm gonna throw away. But other than that, the vanity is done. I just got word in that my dad is coming in to help soon. But let's clear out a walkway. Anything that I'm not taking or I'm gonna get rid of, I'm just gonna put it in this. I'm leaving this dresser here, so everything I am gonna take, I'm just gonna take out. Okay, this is all I have. A mixture of shirts, pants, and pajamas. Gonna put these in here. No polyester around here. Okay, I think we made some pretty good progress. All I have left is really my big stuff and maybe my shoes and some things in my closet. Again, if you want to see that, you know where to go. Tomorrow is the actual big day, so I'll see you then. Make sure you're following so you don't miss. You're going to school this fall, you know it gets cold.
got from my apartment so far. If you can guess the color theme, you get a cookie. Well, the first thing I got was this comforter blanket. This is what it looks like. It's literally so cute. Because it's gonna be good. Now, I called the housing people on my car.
Today I'm gonna turn Walmart into a 5-star restaurant with Ninja products. First I need to pick an aisle to use. Maybe this aisle, it's so cute and summery. Next I just need a table to eat at. I think I can use this one. Beep, beep. And a chair for one. Next I'll need a door for some privacy. Like this. And every restaurant needs a name. Mine's gonna be Aisle by Serena. Michelin stars pending. And once you're inside, I needed a wall for my kitchen. So that's gonna be right back here. Next I'm gonna need some decorations. Olive trees would look great. Some romantic lanterns. And to really set the mood, I hung bistro lights. Next I have a chandelier. Wow, this is so cool. And last but not least, our menu. Looks pretty legit, huh? Because I hired a real chef.
What's up, guys? This is Chef Jazz.
So let's go get some ninja appliances. First we'll do a Ninja Luxe Cafe.
Ninja Crispy Bro.
2 blend bosses.
Ninja Foodie Grill.
My favorite is slushy. Let's go set up our kitchen. I'm gonna clear these shelves and we're gonna cook here. Here's our ninja kitchen. Are you ready to get started?
Let's do this.
First we need to get some plates and dishes.
Now, let's go get some food. Grab some eggs.
Goat cheese. We're good at that. Potatoes. Marshmallows.
Balsamic.
We got a few more things. Now let's go cook. Of course I'm going to be washing my hands because this is a legitimate restaurant. We're going to get the slushy freezing.
Goat cheese ball.
That smells so good.
Right there. Baby potatoes. Vegetables.
Do a flip! That's going to be the healthiest thing I've had this week. And a
I eat intermezzo.
For dinner, we have grilled lamb chop and veggies. Wow, that's beautiful. That's amazing.
Not like lamb chops in a Walmart.
That's so true. May I give this to you, good sir? And dessert is a ninja s'more souffle. Let's go check on my dessert. Graham cracker. Chocolate and marshmallows, and then you put it in the crispy.
Dessert is served. Enjoy your dessert. Let's finish it off with a ninja espresso.
And lastly, a little shot of espresso. And if we can make a five-star restaurant in a Walmart with Ninja products, you can do it in your home or your dorm room or literally anywhere. Today I'm going to turn Walmart into a five-star restaurant with Ninja products. First I need to pick an aisle to use. Maybe this aisle, it's so cute and summery. Next I just need a table to eat at. I think I can use this one. Beep.
Money that you asked for. I'm the type to tell you how I feel. I'm the type to tell you where you're wrong at. Money that you asked for. I'm the type to tell you how I feel.
Today we're competing to find the biggest pin.
You're the Magic Kingdom.
Today we're competing to find the biggest pin.
You're the Magic Kingdom. A couple of years ago, we did this same idea as a short form video, and if you saw it, you know that summer prevailed in that one.
And the reason I did such a good job is because my pin was massive, okay? Just take a look at this thing. Now, I don't believe this pin is still being sold in the park, so whatever I go after will have to be something different.
That being said, we have 1 hour to meet right back here, and it's time for a rematch.
In our original challenge, the winner got to pick the pin of their choice, and that's going to be the same today.
So go ahead and leave your comments and let us know who you think's gonna win.
Good luck. I'm getting started here in Fantasyland, but before I ever look at a pin board, I'm going to check what pins are currently available for sale so I can kind of size up what I might be looking for. Let's go check. I hope they have mystery bags. I don't really expect to find any open editions on the board. Yeah, I just can't imagine. But okay, let's check out this booster pack. These are made for people to put on the board, so these are kind of large. I have found some mystery packs, but they're like the single packs and boxes. The princess pastries, now that is something to look for. And I got super lucky because there is a pin board in here. Thank you. I'm looking for the
sometimes you'll see the ones from Box Lunch, Lounge Fly, things like that, and those are typically the larger pins that you might come across in the park. So my goal's going to be to find one of those. Hi, can I take a look at your pins? I'm looking for the biggest pin today. Both of these eggs over here are a solid contender. I'm going to go with this dash egg. It's a little bit bigger than the Minnie Mouse. I already had in mind to try to find the circular or rounder pins because they have such a big area. And the fact that this is an oblong shape like an egg gives it even more surface area.
What do we think? I definitely don't think there's anything I'm going to trade for here. No upgrades at all. I'm looking for the biggest pin I can find. This is where I'm at. And I mean, this kind of is like rivaling it in my mind. Let's just see. I don't know. I think the one I have is bigger. If you agree, then I think I'll keep it. I went ahead and traded for that pin because I couldn't properly gauge how big it actually was. So let's check it out together. So it's longer like on the edges, but do you see these gaps? I feel like if you were to melt both of these down, they would be the exact same length.
halfway through my time, but I'm not really feeling the pressure because of how confident I feel about this. Trying to find a pin bigger than this one. No way. Not gonna find one here either.
We finally made it to Main Street. Ironically enough, this is the pin that we started with. Kind of crazy how far we come.
Not really.
It might be impossible to level up. If I'm not mistaken, I think I have 2 or 3 boards left, but I have been majorly confident in this pin ever since I got it.
Bad news, there is no pin trading pineapple in Aloha aisle, and the pin trading kiosk over here is closed. Do you mind if I take a look at your pins? Oh, that's a pretty big one. Still not as big as the square, though. I don't think I see any, but thank you. I'm at the end of the line here, so I'm starting to think of pins that I commonly see on boards, or maybe even just pins that are possible for guests to be trading. I know there's this booster pack that's really popular right now. Maybe I'll come across one of them.
The pin is back at Tony's after being gone for like a year. Even though there are no pins that I need, it's just cool to see this board back.
I finally made it to
nothing.
Mr. USA, but I'm definitely going to stick to the inside of the Emporium, not only to dodge the parade, but to soak up the AC. We're looking for big pins today. I don't think I see anything bigger than what I've got. Let me compare real quick. That Japanese flag is closed.
Yeah, nothing here either. I mean, this Mickey gets a square. That's kind of good. Wait, let me check. Here's our pin. Okay, well, it totally covers it. So, no go. No, nothing. I'm super short on time, so my goal is just to find some extra cast members along the way. Sometimes they hang out underneath the train station, especially because the parade is about to start. But then I realize I have to make it back to Tangle while the parade is going on in the streets.
I'm looking for a pin bigger than this white square one, but I appreciate it. Are there any more boards in here? Okay, we'll head over there. I'm looking for a pin that's bigger than this one, so I don't think I see any, but I appreciate the help.
Okay, well, let's check. I mean, that is a pretty massive pin. Oh, no, we're still good. Nope. All right, this is the winner.
We're on our way out, and I see one more board. There's that round blue Mickey again, but it's still not as big as I'm looking for. I definitely didn't trade with as many cast members as I thought I would, and I never found that loungefly pin I was looking for. But that being said, I'm still feeling really confident, so let's head back and meet Summer.
I'm not really sure if this pin is bigger than the one I found in the short form version of this challenge, but I'm still very confident in what I found.
I would say this is a good 25 to 30% bigger than what I expected to find on a board today.
My pin is also like a single shape, like a common shape, so if yours is
Same.
okay, because I was going to say if yours is an uncommon shape with a lot of edges, you could beat me.
It might be the most common shape. Top 3 shapes of all time, I would say. 3, 2, 1. Okay, wait, they're both squares. Wait a minute. Put them side by side. Which one's taller?
No.
Are you kidding me? They're not the same pin. Wait, let me see it up close.
No way.
I think mine has the edge. Look.
No.
Look at that edge.
No, that's the same
No,
shape.
if you line it up, mine has like a 16th of an inch on yours. We gotta give them a close up.
This is what Jacob is talking about.
at the side.
No way. I mean, I guess it's a little bigger. Look though, mine has it on the link. You know, I feel like
Same shape, isn't it?
that's the exact
We just had them off-centered. One was hot dog style and one was hamburger, but when you put them the same way,
Okay, what do we do then?
I guess they can decide. Yours has holes in it, though. I don't know.
Ever.
This isn't the first time we've had the comments help us decide who wins, and I feel like that's really the only fair way to do it.
I guess that means we're going to postpone purchasing the pin of our choice, and we're going to let you guys share your choice with who had the bigger pin.
Thanks for watching, and let us
So, bam! That's right, I painted my daughter's room. We had some.
Today, Dom has to make a really hard decision with one of his giant water lilies.
Time to get the permanent shop.
Why is this one getting the chop?
So this large one is in a shallow end of the pond. It doesn't get too much deeper than this, even if I top it off. And it's come above the water, and the plant clearly thinks that drought or dry season is coming, and that usually tells it to unalive itself, die, and set seeds. So this one is taking up a lot of space with its smaller pads and leaves, and right beside it I have a really big Amazonica that's starting to get bigger, and it's underwater, so I'm gonna unalive this one, clean it up, get it out of the pond, and I'm gonna move this bigger one into its place.
There are so many honeybees. I wonder why they're swarming the pads all of a sudden.
They're like liking something on the leaf. I'm gonna start by just trimming all the leaves off of it, getting them out, and then I'll pull the pod out. Even these little ones have some pretty dang sharp spikes.
Tragic.
So remember in the spring how we talk about our lot that helps us get this stuff out? There's gonna be some struggle here, people.
Oh my god. She was begging for more room.
No, we don't need a 5-foot across pod. She'll be fine. We'll just breathe.
I never said she didn't need one. We just don't have room for a 5-foot pie here.
Will you help me?
Where did it get it?
Full mode. Scared.
Water's so suspicious.
Ever wonder what the inside of the stems look like? They're basically giant air pockets. Got all these little tubes there, and this is what helps it float. Stay. Steady. She got run over by all the giant It looks so much better. Thank you. Today, Dom has to make a really hard decision. Remember this clip from last year where a Baltimore police officer attempted to run over a man with his police cruiser?
In all of my recent videos, I've been complaining about how I don't have any more paints because I'm like running out. My team over at Glisten Cosmetics was like, girl, we sent you the paint. Go check your mail. Usually all my mail comes to the door because I order from Amazon. So after a week of not having the colors I want, this is what the current stash looks like. As you can tell, there is no white. Really upset about that. I've been wanting to use the white for so long. And also the shade is like so unique. It's this royal, deep, rich, dark blue. Love both of these. Also, I like the pastel purple for like an off-white. It just looks good. And then I also got a green one because I was running low on the green. And I love this formula, but these do not come out unless you remove the sticker at the bottom. So you've been struggling with that. That's why I removed the sticker on the bottom. Look. But as soon as you remove that sticker, I don't know why. But the best part about getting PR and being an influencer, you get like new launches and stuff. But if you really like something from a brand, they will send it to you for free. So thank God I do not have to pay for these. I would if I had to, but it does make paying rent so much easier. Anyways, shout out Glisten Cosmetics. I don't want to waste this paint, so I guess we'll just do a quick little look with this. Blend, blend, blend. A little bit of white. Use it to highlight. Blend it out. Set with a little bit of translucent powder, and I'm feeling crazy, so I'm going to do purple stripes. Oh, that was a gorgeous decision. And a little bit of nose contour, some eyeshadow, clean the lips, and the nose. Add some dots. And last but not least, the final touches. And boom, here's my pre-shower makeup inspired by the leftover paint on my hand. I'll insert some photos here, and there will not be transitions for this look. But I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! In all of my recent videos, I've been...
Today, instead of restocking the main fridge, I'm going to restock the teacher's lounge. Off we go with all our stuff. First, I brought some freezer snacks. Next, we'll add some drinks to the fridge. Lollipop. And then under the drinks, oranges. And then I brought a bunch of fruit. I'm going to put it in this bowl that I found in the cupboard. And then I have all these bananas. We can just set them on top like a blanket. A big bag. Thought this bowl would be too big. Would you like some candy? Not a 70. Quick side quest. We came to the store to get a few more things. Break room is a little bit bigger than we thought it was going to be, and we want to make sure that it's full. Coffee creamer, yogurt, veggie trays, breakfast sandwiches, popcorners and Cheetos. The best way to stink up a room. Oh, wow, that was a great catch. And some cookie packs. And I'm hungry, so I'm gonna get myself a bagel. This is gonna be so good. I got everything loaded. I'm gonna give you a bagel review. For such a big bagel, it's quite flat. I'm just gonna get this piece right here with all the cheese. Let's go back to the school. We're gonna add our breakfast sandwiches, Gatorade, LaCroix, there's hot yogurt, string cheese. Okay, we have some drinks, some mandarin oranges, some yogurt, some cheese, a bunch it's a W for wow, look at the streamers. They also got some balloons. The decorations are done. They also said that their coffee maker and microwave was broken, so we got them a new microwave and a big fancy Ninja Auto Barista. This is the teacher's lounge. I think it looks so cute. And then we also brought them some lunch to celebrate the last day of their first week of school.
87 minutes, chat. Almost. I don't even know.
He is the nicest human on this planet. You like it? Good. Aww. You're so welcome. There's like 3 different lunches throughout the day, so people are going to be trickling in for a few hours. So we're going to head out, but that was so much fun. I hope everyone likes it. Today, instead of restuffing the bake, Lego already made a giant spaceman, but I was going through my backlog and I found a baby. This was a
I tried sticky mango rice for the first time yesterday, but I got it from Trader Joe's, and I got this comment. And if you know me, I'm not afraid to say, right, and you're right. So I drove an hour and 15 minutes to a small family-owned Thai spot that I saw Sam's POV go to see if I really like sticky mango rice or if I just like Trader Joe's. So I got it. Let's try it. And we're going to a restaurant that POV went to. It's been on my bucket. It's for a minute now. So in true POV fashion, I got my man glasses with me. Going to have lunch. Come on. Gotta even close at 3, but I called. He said I should be good for the table. It's like 2:45. Which do you recommend?
Thai tea, meta, and mango juice. Which one do you like?
I'll try the Thai tea.
Okay.
Yes, please. Is it okay if I record? Is that okay? I can't come here. I only get mango rice. Amazing. Thank you. Oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you. I would get the pad thai, but I keep hearing that's a tourist dish, and they don't really eat that in Thailand, even though I love a good pad thai. What I'm saying is good in a mother, but when they say spicy, they not playing. Deep, robust, super complex flavor, but delicious and spicy. My opinion, this is an 8.4 out of 10. Yes. Say it again. No hot sauce. That's very spicy already. Yeah, that's good though. I haven't tried this yet. Yeah. Thank you. Y'all can hear me going. That's what I want when I eat Thai food. A little red curry.
You look your black
I do think the
hot
red
sauce.
curry sauce can be a little thicker. The consistency is a little thin in my opinion. I think that's just a matter of adding more coconut milk. And again, it's a personal preference. But in my opinion, this is a 7.2 out of 10. That's dish before the mango. We got the duck curry. Never had light tea nut curry before. Right. That's the most interesting thing I've tasted in a very long time. The duck isn't
the check now, please? For all of that, my total is $80.90. Is it okay if I leave a tip? Can I leave $2,000? 2,000. If I put 2,000 here, are you going to charge it? Can I talk to your husband? Is that okay? Is it okay if I leave $2,000? No. She gave me a gift. That's the hardest I've ever had anybody live up to tip. She wasn't going. She wasn't going. Her husband wasn't going. I don't never tell nobody who I am or what I do, but I had to. And after I showed them, they said, yeah, them some of the sweetest people I've ever met in my life. She gave me a bunch of elephants. I even told her I had an elephant on my hand. I didn't show her this, but I got 5 elephants or 4 elephants a year. Everything happens the way it's supposed to, and I have no idea why they slow. But I thank God.
We try.
God will appreciate our daughters. And as always, I appreciate you all. God bless you. Have an amazing day. I'll be safe.
It's now taking
Please keep in mind.
almost 2 minutes for the fucking queue.
Squidward in my yard with grass paint. Everyone keeps pointing out that my grass is dead. Like, as if I didn't notice. But we also have an issue with my front yard. All of my grass is except this one spot. It seems that maybe the sprinklers missed it. Maybe we can fix that problem as well. First, I have to mow my plethora of grass up here. It's gonna be forever, bitch. Like, and the directions say to put 1 part paint and 15 parts water.
finished down the size and made sure everything fit evenly. They did all of this in less than 2 hours, but then everyone disappeared, and I didn't know if or when they'd be coming back. But the next thing I knew, this guy was pouring buckets of concrete all over my gravel. I looked out front and saw a giant concrete truck pumping thousands of gallons of concrete. We only had 2 guys doing all of this. One of them went back and forth getting concrete while the other spread everything. I went to go get them a cooler of drinks, but when I got back, they were already halfway done with all of the concrete. But they still had a long way to go. The concrete began setting as they were working, so they added joints to the first half before even smoothing out the second half. One of the guys began adding a broom finish while the other wrote love letters. I blinked and all of the forms that held the concrete in place were gone. They finished everything in just half a day. I wet cured everything for 2 weeks and then cut the rotten bottom off the base of my catio. We accidentally dropped the catio on our way back over. We picked it up and tried again. Before I let the cats back from the catio, I installed colorful Alexa soffit lighting along the back of my house. I built a pergola for our kiwi plants to grow on and installed wood tiles over our covered patio area. We got them in the swimming pool and finally let our cats back outside. But now it's 100 degrees in August and they'd rather wait for it to cool down in the fall. People called us cruel because we took away
David. What's your name again? Today? Sir. Okay, cool name. Dude, the shape of the suit on you looking good, man. That waist looking nice too. Nicely tailored. Yes, sir. Dude, it shows, man. That's good. Alright, Jay, what should we do? How is your posing game? Let's see, let's find out. Okay. How classic, simple do you want to go versus a little bit bigger, a little bit more creative? Or the whole gamut? Okay. I'm gonna have you, on the edge of the seat there.
3 try.
Very cool. And then rotate around just a little bit this way.
I did say I was gonna lie to the update. Holy shit! 3.5 minutes, bro.
We're gonna push all the way into the couch.
Y'all see that?
We go for like a leg cross. Is that awesome? And then can this just try it with me? Does this come up? Okay. Does this work at all? Okay. Let's go nose around.
Dude, like the tablet died.
And then just the
We're
eyes.
still alive though.
Me. Nice. Let's see what else we can do. Something here. You have something like that. If this is too low for that, then we can turn it around. Let's see what that feels like first. A little low, huh? Nice. Yeah. Nose around this way. Eyes on the further sandbag over there. I'll have to clean Jadazer. Anyway, we can take the glasses off for this one because there's a lot of yeah. We can even kind of like hold it as like a prop right here. Yep. Have it open. Yeah, almost like you just took it off and then nose around this way. Yes, sir. Just the eyes down towards the blue on that sandbag down there. And then this time,
Dude, I'm
just
cold.
the eyes slowly up to the camera to me here. Nice. And this time, I'm gonna have you almost like you're almost putting it on, maybe right here. Hold it for me. start over? Do we have to start over? Y'all, this is the weirdest thing. Can you hear this? The pot is like speaking. What is it? You said you have something really important to say. It said that you're gay. I want to repaint the pots. I chose more dull color. I was trying to tame myself out a little bit. Why am I trying to dim my own shine? So, danger, harmful, fatal if swallowed. Well, I did just receive this comment, and now I'm feeling very self-conscious about my voice. Joke's on you, I wouldn't even look in your direction anyway. So apparently my mic wasn't working the whole time I was using paint thinner. Like, I have no idea what any of this is about. But yeah, anyways, why is okay, y'all, so I put paint thinner on it, and literally nothing has happened. I thought paint thinner was supposed to make it, like, bubble up, and then you could, like, peel it off. Are the comments right about me? Okay, so now we need a new strategy. I got sandpaper. Look at how big it is.
That's what she said.
Do you, like, use the whole piece? I have literally no idea what I'm doing. Some of it's coming off. The odds of me getting all of this off. How do I even do that? Did I even need to do any of this? Like, could I have just painted over it? And now it's fucking peeling. So now I fucking have to peel. If there's one person in this world who could make repainting a pot so difficult, it would be me. Kind of satisfying though. Derek, at this point, why don't you just buy a new pot if this is such a pain in the ass? I just bought 5 bags of chicken breast chunks from Costco because it was on sale. Do you really think I'm gonna give up on a perfectly good pot?
Look in.
Bezos, I don't got money like that, so I've reached the point where I don't care. Now stay tuned for the next video where I'm gonna paint it.
Hey guys, I'm currently backstage. My boyfriend's on stage right now performing, and I'm about to go on stage with him in 10 minutes and bleach his hair in the middle of his set. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. I have no idea what to do. I've never bleached hair before. I'm not a hairdresser. I'm also not a performer. I'm actually gonna throw up. But I'm gonna take it out with me.
worse than walking around with wood sneakers all day. The ride vehicle is a circular raft that seats up to 12 people. In order to board the raft, you will need to walk across a moving platform. There are 2 steps down to get into the ride vehicle. The safety mechanism is a seatbelt, and there are no seatbelt extenders. Unfortunately, Sarah was not able to get the seatbelt to click on this ride. If you use a wheelchair or ECV, you will need to transfer into the ride vehicle. There is a transfer device, access vehicle, and loading area available if needed. Just make sure to let the cast members know before getting into the line. Those of us sizes 2X and 3X are able to ride this comfortably. This ride is perfect for a hot summer day in Florida, but you may want to bring a change of clothes just in case. Please enjoy this clip of me having so much fun on Cali River Rapids.
My husband claims that there's this spot here in Visalia that has the best tortas. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to highly disagree. So when he mentioned that he was gonna go get some tortas from that spot, I was like, there's tortas at home. So today I'm gonna show you how to make tortas de carne asada so that your husband doesn't have to go buy some tortas from the place out the street. So we're gonna begin by prepping the meat. I'm gonna cut it into bite-sized pieces. I use Chef Merito carne asada seasoning to season it up. Then I just sear it with a little bit of olive oil. I like to hook up my tortas with lots of sauces. I get all my sauces ready. I prep my lettuce, tomatoes, and onions because that's the only veggies we're gonna use. Then I slice the bolillos in half, put mayo all over my buns, and I put them on the comal so they can get nice and crispy. One side of the bolillo, I'm gonna be adding just avocado. I wasn't in the mood of making guacamole here. On the other side, I'm gonna add refried beans because both of those things are gonna work as glue. I had my carne warming up on the comal. I put the cheese on top so that it can melt. I just put the bolillo on top of the carne, and using a pala, I take it out of the comal. We're gonna add all of our favorite veggies like some lettuce, tomatoes, and onions. I also add queso cotija that my mom brought from Mexico. I use some sour cream, a fake avocado sauce, y una salsita de tomatillo that I made. It was missing jalapenos, I will admit. I didn't have any. Now I'm just gonna wrap them in parchment paper, split it in half, and then the day was long. Okay, the day was long, but let's do me and Evangeline's night routine. For starters, yes, I do this every single night. Starting off at 7:30, I'm turning off all the lights and then turning on her night light. Ooh, cutie pie. She goes into a sleeper every single night, so this is the sleeper she's wearing tonight. I'm about to put you on to a dangerous combo. This is my old spray, so I'm trying to use all of this. I spray this on the sheet. Alright, yeah. And then I'm gonna grab her a new towel and put that in the bathroom. Get her a new washcloth, and then I'm going to run the bath for her. This is the cheap bubble bath that I use for her. Costs like $1, so I just lather it up in there. And I don't know why, but I have to squeeze any leftover water out of her squeezy toy. Now I gotta change her diaper, put her in the bath. Next on my dangerous combo, this body wash, and then this is the shampoo I use. Boom, we're done in the bath. She's not feeling it today, but it's okay. This is the diaper combo, and then this is the body lotion I'm using. Next is the baby massage. I know, yes. Next the halls of baby monitor, the conditioner, and now all of a sudden Evangeline is starting to cry. Either she loves me doing her hair or she hates it. I oil her hair every single night. Do I oil my own hair every single night? No. Now I'm getting her in the rocking chair, and she is not having it. So I give her that bottle, and then
Checking service queue, walking in. Okay, chat. Ah! Ah! We were close. We were close, chat. I think I finally cooled down. Go ahead. We gotta get it at least 3 games, bruh. that.